Hello all, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be constructing bonnets, hair bonnets for ladies, and today we're going to be using two types of fabrics. We're going to be using our satin, and we're also going to be using this 100% cotton African fabric. So there are different sizes of bonnets. We have the small sizes, we have the medium sizes, and we have the large sizes. It depends on your preference. So basically what we're going to do for the small size, we'll be needing the African fabric that has a width. For the small size, we're using the African fabric that has the width of 21 inches, okay, by 21 inches, okay, so that we'll fold it and make it into form and make it into and cut out a circle of 10 inches radius. For the medium, we're going to be using we're needing 25 inches, okay, by 25 inches. For the large, we'll be using 30 inches by 30 inches. So as I said, there are three different types of bonnets that you can make. But for today, I want to make a bonnet of 25 inches, okay, by 25 inches. So definitely the radius is going to be about 12 inches. So this my fabric here is 25 inches on two sides. By the time I fold it into four, okay, I'm going to be able to get out. So if you look at it here, 25 inches this way and 25 inches that way. I divided it into two. If you can look at it, this is 18 inches, that gives us 36. So I have enough. So I'm going to come here now. What I need is just 12 inches by 12 inches, okay, because that's what I want to cut out. So I come here and measure. I have 12 inches here, I have 12 inches all the way here. So I can reduce, also refold my fabric also, so that I don't have much wastage. And I come here and I reduce, okay, I just reduce it to 12 by 12 because I should have 25 by 25 on the two sides. So this is, so I have 12 this way and I have 12 this way, okay, so I can use this part of the material. So you come down here, as I said, you should have 25 on two sides, okay. So from here to here, I have, that's on the fold, I have 25. From here to here also, I must have 25. So I come here now and fold it up because I'm just trying to minimize wastage on the fabric. Aside from the fact that I'm not looking out for the pattern, just come here. So now we measure it. Do we have enough to cut out our 12? We have enough to get out our 12 inches right here, and we have enough to get out our 12 inches right here. Good. So we now start drawing our radius. We start drawing the circle. So we'll come here, as I said, and we mark out 12 because that's the one we're making a medium. Mark out 12, mark out 12, mark out 12. After marking out, you can just join. You can use your curved ruler or you can use your free hand to join and we cut out. There we go. We have enough fabric to even make another one. So this is our circle. This is our circle. So now we take our satin, because it's a round circle, so now place our satin underneath our circle, okay, and trim it and cut it out to be able to get that one too. This is our circle placed on the satin. So I'm going to trim it out carefully because this is going to be the inner part. It's going to be a reversible bonnet that we can wear on both sides. So there we go. So next thing we're going to do now is I'm going to go to my sewing machine now, and I'm going to sew all the way around, ½ inch. Okay, I'm going to sew all the way around. I'm going to be joining. What I'll do is I'll do front of the fabric to the front of the satin. Okay, and I'll go around and sew all around this edge. Okay, I'll sew it leaving like quarter an inch, okay, from the edge of the fabric. Then when I come to close to where I started from, I'm going to leave like 2 inches. I'm going to leave 2 inches from the end of where I started from. Okay, that 2 inches is going to enable me to turn it inside out. So let me go to the sewing machine now, and I'll come back and I'll show you how I got it done. So I've gone round, I've sewn it round, okay, and I left this opening here of about 2 inches. Is going to enable me turn it inside out. So I'm going to turn it inside out so that you can see it's been sewn round neatly. So this place here, I'm going to turn it inside out, and I'll iron it and get back to you. So I'm done ironing it down. You can see the front, and this is the inside, the back, the other side of it. And this is also the 2 inches. This is the 2 inches that I left open, my opening. So now I'm going to go back to my sewing machine to make a casing for my elastic. So basically the amount of elastic you are going to use is going to be the circumference of the head minus 1 or 2 centimeters, depending on how stretchy the elastic is. Like this type of elastic now, this one is a bit stretchy. So if my circumference of my head is 20 inches, I'll go around and I'll use 18 inches for it, so that the remaining stretch will be accommodated. Okay, but I'm not going to be using this width of elastic. Assuming I was using this width of elastic, which is close to 1 inch, okay, like 3/4 of an inch. That means that what I'm going to be sewing here is 1 inch. This is 3/4 of an inch, okay. This elastic is 3/4 of an inch, 0.75. So I'm going to be sewing from the edge of my fabric and from the edge of my bonnet. I'm going to be sewing a casing, okay, of 3/4 plus 1/4 for the ease in it. So that means I'm going to be sewing 1 inch. If you are using ½ inch allowance, that means that you're going to be sewing 3/4 inch casing. Okay, so everything, for every elastic that you are using, whatever size of the elastic band you're using, you add 1/4 of an inch to it to be able to go around. So I'm going to go around and mark my casing. I'm going to be using a ½ inch width elastic. So I'm going to go around and mark 3/4 all around my casing. Is that 3/4 that I'm going to use, that I'm going to sew on? So come along with me while I'm doing that. So I'm done marking. You can see all my markings around, and I've cut out my elastic. This is 19 inches, okay, 19 inches. Then I added ½ inch that I'm going to use to join it also. So I'm going to go to the sewing machine and sew all around. When I get to this part here, this is the opening of 2 inches that I left. So I'm going to sew my casing starting from all this way. Also, I'm going to jump this place. This place will be closed later. I'll just go to the sewing machine, I'll bring it back and I'll show you before I thread the elastic through it. So I'm done with sewing it round. Now I'm going to pass the elastic through the casing. So basically what we do is this: we take the elastic band and use a needle, a safety pin, pin it like this, okay, and just pass it all the way round. Let it go all the way around inside the casing. Taking note of the end here so that the end does not pull out. You can use a pin to hold it down when you get to the end. I'll show you. So right now I have finished passing it through my casing, and it's coming out at the 2 inches that I left. This is the beginning of it. So I'll take off the pin that I used to hold it so steady there. Then I will bring both of them together and I will sew them. I will sew the elastic bands. I will lay it flat like this and sew it 1, 2, 3, forward and backwards, as long as possible, so that it will be strong and it will not rip apart. So I'll go back to the sewing machine and do that. So I'm done running the elastic through it. You can see it's neatly done. Then now I want to close up this opening here. What I'm now going to do is I'm just going to fold it inside, okay, just basically on the same, with the same 1/4 inch that I left, and I'm going to top stitch. I'm going to top stitch it all around, all this place here. Just go back to my sewing machine now and top stitch, and that is the end of making this bonnet. It's very easy, and I hope this video you learned something and it was enjoyable. If you learned something, please subscribe to my channel, share this video, like this video. You're going to help me to grow. And any other video, leave comments. If you want to see me teach on any other thing in sewing, just let me know. Keep your comments, drop your comments, and I'll definitely respond to them. Thank you so much for spending your time watching this video. Take care, have a beautiful day. Bye.